Hey, this is Cassie, and you're watching Blue Blood Sports TV.
Shout out to Blue Blood Sports TV.
You're watching Blue Blood Sports TV.
Shout outs to Blue Blood Sports TV.
You're watching Blue Blood Sports TV. Hola, habla Cindy, está viendo Deportes TV.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, now that news has broke and Billy Joe Saunders had left Frank Warren and BT Sports to sign with the rival Sky Sports, Eddie Hearn, and Matchroom Promotions and DAZN, can we now see a 168-pound unification bout between Callum Smith, who holds the WBA 168-pound super middleweight title, and with Billy Joe Saunders? Can we get this fight? You know, my dream is to get unified, undisputed champions in every division, right? I want to see undisputed in every division. Can we work towards that, right? We're gonna get David Benavidez versus Anthony Durrell for the WBC title. We know that Caleb Plant holds the IBF title, and Billy Joe Saunders holds the WBO. And obviously, Callum Smith holds the WBA. So can we start to work our way to undisputed? Can we get Billy Joe Saunders versus Callum Smith? Caleb Plant already said that soon as David Benavidez, should he be victorious against Anthony Durrell, which is no foregone conclusion, but should he be successful, David Benavidez obviously is going to be the favorite in that fight. And then we could work our way to undisputed bout, right? Because if David Benavidez beats Anthony Durrell, he will be the WBC 168-pound champion. Then should be David Benavidez and Caleb Plant fight at the WBC, right? Ironically enough, you get Showtime Shawn Porter and Errol the True Spence Jr. facing off against one another for unification bout, which belts are on the line of the WBC and the IBF. So if Caleb Plant was to fight, and not to mention David Benavidez and Anthony Durrell are fighting on the undercard of Errol Spence and Shawn Porter, right? Billy Joe Saunders had been calling out for a fight versus Callum Smith, who's a DAZN Eddie Hearn matchroom fighter, right? Frank Warren claimed that he sent out contracts to Callum Smith, but had got no return, no answer, right? Now he doesn't have to worry about that because Billy Joe Saunders fights on DAZN. So that should be a fight that he should be able to get to make easy, right? Then we could work our way to an undisputed 168-pound super middleweight champion. Now, interestingly enough, you know, a lot of people would favor David Benavidez to come out on top. I would favor Caleb Plant. But Billy Joe Saunders and Callum Smith is a hell of a fight. And this is a fight that can be made very, very easily. It will be on DAZN. It would be for unification. The WBO and the WBA belts will be on the line. As like I stated, Callum Smith is the WBA champ. Billy Joe Saunders is the WBO champ. So those belts will be on the line. The biggest fight in the division will be Caleb Plant versus David Benavidez. No disrespect to Anthony Durrell. Anthony Durrell is a hell of a champion. He's a vet in the sport, you know, so you can't overlook him, right? I know he's easily overlooked because David Benavidez is, you know, seeming to be unbeatable, right? He's huge. Anthony Durrell is 33-1. He only has one loss in his career. He has 24 knockouts. You understand? David Benavidez, it's just that Anthony Durrell is 34 years of age, right? Only loss on his record, on his resume, was to Badu Jack in a fight that I thought that he won, right? David Benavidez is the younger guy. He's 21-0, 18 knockouts, but he's only 22 years of age. So of course he's going to be favored, and he's big, you know, David Benavidez, right? He stands about 6'2", 6'3". You know, Anthony Durrell is slightly shorter than him. You know, Anthony Durrell, well, they're about the same height. It's just that most people feel like David Benavidez drains himself down to 68. You know, so that's the thing with David Benavidez, and he has a lot of power, right? So, you know, then you get Caleb Plant. He's 6'1", right? He's undefeated. You know, he's a slick boxer. And I just like his style. 19-0, 11 knockouts. You know, he just beat Mike Lee. TKO, knocked Mike Lee out. You know, he beat Jose Uzcategui, and he was the underdog in that fight. You know, so this division is booming. And if we could get, you know, now that Billy Joe Saunders has signed with DAZN, MATCHROOM, and Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn has Callum Smith already under the banner, so it should be easy to make. Let's get it done. That would be a huge fight for Eddie Hearn. That would be a huge fight for the sport of boxing. So let's get it done. You know, let's see who comes out victorious. You know, I would favor Billy Joe Saunders in that fight, but you can't count out Callum Smith because of his style. He's tall. He fights tall. He has a beautiful jab. You know, he has power. And the difference is, you know, Billy Joe Saunders is a slick southpaw. You know, we just don't know how he's going to translate at the 168-pound division due to the fact that he's only had one fight up there. He campaigned at 160 at the middleweight division. He's only had one fight at the 168-pound division. So, you know, it's still yet to see how he would fare in this division. And he didn't fight, you know, a world beater. You know, don't disrespect to his opponent. But he fought a guy by Itsufi, or what, I can't even pronounce his name. But he didn't fight a world beater. But he's 28-0, 13 knockouts. He's a slick boxer, you know. And so, you know, I would love to see this fight. This gets us one step closer to undisputed in the super middleweight division. So let's get it done. It should be easy to get done. But that's all I got for y'all, man. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. And will we see Billy Joe Saunders versus Callum Smith, as they're both now under DAZN, MATCHROOM, and Eddie Hearn? They right there. Make it happen. That's all I got for y'all. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hey, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed? Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shouts out to the entire LDBC. Shouts out to New Media. Shouts out to Black Media Raw. Make sure you like and share these videos. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.
Blue